So I wanted to do this video on uh, female supremacy, female domination. It it's been coming up a lot from other individuals, specifically males, believe it or not, wanting the females, myself, to step up and dominate and control, demasculate men. Um, in some cases, it's a little toxic. Some of these people are recommending. Um, it's interesting though because I understand where they're coming from, and it's in so many ways. I think for some of them, it's feeling that maybe they need to be punished because they feel like this was a male dominated, you know, experience, and that they were horrible to the females and that they deserve retribution. There's that sense that I get. There's also the sense of just wanting to be dominated by a female or loved. A lot of men didn't get the love that they needed, specifically from, their mothers, um, and then from their significant others, their wives, the sisters, whatever it may be. So there's that component as well. And it's interesting to me because I'm a dominant female. I'm a powerful energy, and I know that. And um, I I don't dominate people to cause harm or anything like that. It's just who I am as an energy. I'm very powerful, and I know that. But I don't see myself, especially in this next evolution, of dominating over the masculine. The reason being is because, yes, masculine has dominated the feminine for quite some time, oppressing, suppressing, causing, harm to the feminine here, specifically on this planet. Um, but that doesn't mean we need retribution. What we need is healing. In my opinion, what we need is to come to a higher level of understanding, which is we're actually equal. Energetically, masculine and feminine are equal. Do we have the capacity to expand our minds into both pentacles of the feminine experience and the feminine energy, and the masculine experience and masculine energy. The labels feminine and masculine are just that, they're just labels. The energy is the energy. So at a energetic level, we're equals. When we come into the human forms, we put all these limits and rules and regulations on us to keep us bound in this experience. That is done on purpose, for us to learn, to grow together, and then to decide, okay, where are we going from here? For me, I don't want to put a man in a position where they're less than me. I don't want to dominate over them. I don't want control over them. To me, that's a waste of my time and my energy. What I would rather do is work together, share, grow, understand each other's abilities, capabilities, respect them. I don't want to be dominated by a male either, as far as like being oppressed or beaten or abused or anything like that. Do I dominate in different areas of my life, or have a masculine dominate? Yes. I think there has to be a level of understanding and also love, like pure love. Like, you be who you are, I will love you as long as you're not harming me or harming someone else. Then it's okay. But I'm not going to control your life. I'm not going to control who you are, because that's your responsibility. It's your job to explore and be you. So we're moving into a totally different uh, reality here. It's not going to be dominated by male anymore. it's also not going to be dominated by females. There's not going to be anybody dominating over anybody anymore. That's why those that thought they had power and were using other people are losing that power. Um, their whole lives are going to crumble because that's what they did to others. The balancing of the scales, balancing of the energy, so that we are back to equal instead of this unequal dynamic, or whatever way you want to look at it. So that you be you, I'll be me, and we'll love and respect each other, and then we'll work together and go together. I'm not going to rule over you. I'm not going to be you. I don't want to think you. I don't want to think your thoughts. That's your thoughts. I don't want to read your mind. I want you to open your mouth. So, anyway, I don't see feminines dominating masculines. I don't. I mean, if you want to do that behind closed doors, and more power to you, or even outside, that's fine. If you're okay with it, you go right ahead. For me, though, it's more of an equal give and take, a share. So, anyway, that's my thoughts on female supremacy and female domination. I don't think anybody should dominate over anybody. You're not, you should be your own God, not somebody else's God. Just saying. Okay, love you, bye.